Welcome back to Railway Track Invisible Room.
Eminem and Rajiv. Manny. He lives at a house on rooms and floors and homes and wallpapers and ceilings. Room train.
Arthur, Chris, and Manny. 3 engines to say it goodbye, everyone. Manny, the damage tank engine. Chris, the tank engine. Arthur, the tender engine. Arthur, Chris, and Manny, we're in happy together along 5 minutes an hour for his remaining. Manny, he walked up to Chris with his numbers and letters and alphabet and counting maths. Good morning, it's afternoon, said Manny proudly. Then, the diesel shunter taken some trucks or cars. This is Blur is over there is next week on this, said the diesel. I have to learn about his free version, said Arthur. How about the canal has arrived at the cross say goodbye, said the diesel, and shunted away from Arthur and Chris and Manny. Arthur was feeling brother calm. Chris come off the rails on a fix the line. He met Rajiv and Eminem. Well, ran into a warehouse for this year, Eminem, Rajiv said hopefully. For his into a great on Cliff, said Eminem. Oh, Eminem her second one sunny here at last minute arrival, said Chris. Thank you already soon, puffed Arthur, and steamed away to the freight liner of a passenger. Arthur's buckled up to passenger cars into a coaches. And his coupled up his train. Come on, Arthur said. Arthur steamed away taking some coaches. Eminem and Rajiv was very pleased himself to her own for Manny, Chris, and Arthur. Manny and Chris was everything with his pistons when Arthur returns about cars sleeping until wake up. I was really impressed by this new place, Chris, asked Manny. Nelson was pleased himself at his no time the read of the president. See you later, puffed Chris. Okay, so we're just trying for me, said Arthur happily. And Arthur steamed away to the mainland. But Manny was very pleased, but there is how reading it for this volume, after the first offers it is the long way junction. Manny and Chris were in speaking about Arthur the tender engine and other to tank engines. Export this year has a print about their Chris, Manny said. Someone has been a big change really hard in this regard engines, said Arthur. Yeah, toot, and I have to skate ready to action, said Chris. Already, Manny said, who is a drawing on a west side of the freight which make Arthur is have to fresh for us. Arthur, Chris, and Manny were in camera screen record, but he was in pleased with himself to the happy calm because sleep well for his pistons. They are 2 cars, we're on numbers, 5186, Manny was into a hyperspace into a start the great race. Then, Manny looked up to Chris take some boxcar. Can you push me after this message, said Chris. Then Arthur came up arrived at the mainland. Manny was shocked, but he was into a Manny feeling happy with it was too. But Manny was feeling happy and calm, but he was Chris and Arthur were in too long for the president to say goodbye. Goodbye room train model series, said Manny happily all together. That's the end, said Arthur. All friends are tooted to say goodbye to go home.